welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, you're welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for always coming back to watch my videos. You guys are the real G's. So if you're a new viewer, probably you just stumbled on my video or somebody referred you to my channel, you're welcome. Consider subscribing for premium content and maximum enjoyment. We'll be talking about being a Christian in today's world. I'm sure from the title you already know what this video is all about, but I'll be giving my own, I don't know whether to call it a popular or an unpopular opinion, to be honest, but it's just my own opinion. I've written a couple of things, I have my notes with me, and I'll just be sharing with you guys what I think should be. I don't seem to get it, to be honest, guys. I don't seem to get it. I simply don't get it because I feel like as believers, we should have things that distinguish us from people in the world. And the first opinion or unpopular opinion I have is the need to follow trend as believers. I'm not saying when things are trending, you don't, especially when it comes to items, you don't get, or that is not what I'm saying. But when it gets to a certain level, then there is a problem because I don't get. As believers, are we not supposed to be different from people in the world? Now, it's like everybody wants to follow a trend. If something is trending, they try to customize it and put Jesus, put one or two lines of, just to make it look godly. And personally, I don't see the need to follow trend, as believers. Rather, we create our own trend and the world follows. Let me know what you think. I feel like everybody has an entitlement to their own opinion. This is just my own opinion, and I just feel like Christians, especially the Gen Zs of nowadays, follow a lot of trends that, don't even make sense. Some of them don't make sense, and it's just a whole lot, but it is what it is. So the second unpopular opinion I have, or I think I have, is normalizing indecent dressing. See, nowadays, I believe that even Christians, there's a way a Christian would dress, or there's a way you dress that can be indecent, in quotes. And you see a lot of Christians, so-called Christians, using sounds, a particular sound or some sounds, and then the dressing is not in alignment. Which Jesus are you preaching? So I think we must ask ourselves that question. Whatever outfit you want to put on, what message is it relying? Is it relying Jesus? Then if it's not, then I think we need to reset. Because if whatever you are putting on does not glorify God or is not passing a message, then there's something wrong. So no hard feelings. I just think that so many so-called Christians, or believers, they normalize indecent dressing. They might not even be fully exposed, but the little things they do is considered as indecent dressing, and it's just my opinion. Third thing here is being unequally yoked. I know how they say, oh, it doesn't matter, this person is my friend, she's a good person, is a nice person. Somebody can be nice and not be nice and not be good for you, rather. I've seen a post, and on that post it was written, you can't burn for Jesus when your friends are fire extinguishers. And I believe that that is true. The set of people you surround yourselves with, if they are fire extinguishers, my sister, you cannot burn for Jesus, to be honest. So I don't know, many people, I feel like people, especially this generation, they're just like, oh, I don't mind, she's a nice person, he's a nice person. Don't be unequally yoked. You see that this person is not manifesting Jesus, this person is not in alignment, is not treading on the path you want to tread. So I just feel like we should know what and what not friendship is. I feel like we are just doing too much, to be honest. So the next one here I wrote is everybody wants to trend. Yes, I said that. And I'm saying this because I'm not saying it's a bad thing to want to have attention. Everybody wants to blow. Yes, even me, I want to blow. I want to be very great. But like when it becomes an obsession, and I feel like this generation is obsessed with it, because there are some posts I see online and I'm just like, this is not to like judge anybody or anything. For example, you see somebody in a meeting and then the person is recording actually, and the person sings along with the artist and the voice goes viral, like the inner voice, that is the person's voice, goes viral, and people use it as sound. Then another person wants to repeat the same thing and all that. It's just a little bit too much to me. I just feel like it's too much. People want to trend. As Christians, it should be that Jesus trains in you. Now it's not just you, it's not your personality that is trending. It is the Jesus trait in you that they are seeing that is trending. So I just feel like it's too wild, to be honest. This generation is just too wild. Everybody wants to trend, everybody wants to create something, everybody is so creative, and well, it's just my own opinion. I'm not saying it's a bad thing to trend or to be loved or to be seen or to be appreciated, but when it becomes an obsession, when it is not done for the right motive, then there is something wrong with it. Still talking on this everybody wants to trend issue. It can be intentionally or unintentionally, and when I mean intentionally, like you want to trend intentionally, and unintentionally, just you want to do anything that can cause you to trend by accident, right? So the next thing I wrote here is forgetting that men are made from the secret place. Yes, this is linked up with this trending point I made. Forgetting that men are made in the secret place. Yes, you want to trend as a believer, right? But have you passed the test of the secret place, or have you built a level of capacity, and have you grown to a certain level in the secret place? Great or giant men in the kingdom are not necessarily strong people, but guided people. So if you start to trend, or if you start to gain attention and you are not guided, my dear, then there is something wrong. So it's just my opinion. I just feel like as a Christian, even if you want to trend, it should be for the right motive, and your secret place you must have gathered a lot, to be honest. It's just like you saying you want to travel abroad and you don't have any means of sponsorship. You are playing, my love. So the thing I wrote here is making Jesus more of an online presence than reality. See, some people can post Jesus on their status from now till tomorrow. I'm telling you, use Jesus sound and everything, but their life is not reflecting it. Real life, you cannot see traits that point out that this person is actually a Christian. So in my own opinion, it's more of a reality than the online. I'm not saying it's not good. Yes, we use social media to publicize Jesus, to preach the gospel, and but reality should show. It should show real life that you are a Christian, my dear. So please don't do that. It's just my opinion. I just feel like it should be real. Let people see it in your life rather than online. Do you get what I mean? Online, the internet can crash, and those posts can crash, but your life is the real thing. If people see it, then Jesus is glorified. If people see that, oh, this person has Jesus' presence in their life, then they can be committed to whatever you post online. Because there are so many persons that know, even unbelievers know, when they know that, oh, this person is always posting about Jesus, but real life, the things that this person does, they are just very deep, and So the next thing here I wrote is hardly ever acknowledging that we need help. And I feel like this is so deep. This one is very deep. As believers, yes, we are tongue-in believers with the word, believers with prayer, and I like how my generation is burning for Jesus, even though we have, other things attached to us. I just like how our generation is burning for Jesus. But in as much as we are burning for Jesus, we must learn to acknowledge that we need help. So for example, now you see a believer that, a tongue-in believer, I don't know, it's just spit in my mouth to say a tongue-in believer, and then this believer needs help. This believer has backslided or has done something that this believer just needs help, basically. Might not be spiritual alone, might be mentally, the person might be depressed. But because of how that person is seen in church, this person holds so and so position. This person's function in church. And then even when the person is wounded or the person is not doing too fine, the person still comes up and speaks in tongue, and everybody, I just feel like it's not necessary. In my own opinion, if you are going through something or you are hurting, you should speak up. If you need to take a break, breathe. If you need to relieve yourself of certain duties, or I'm not saying stop doing what you are doing completely, but if you need to cut out some things, please do. The state of your heart matters a lot. Your well-being spiritually, mentally, financially, and all other aspects matters. So I feel like many people in my generation don't know when to take a pause, don't know when to ask for help. and it's just like everybody's fine, nobody's going through anything, or it's not just spoken about. So I don't know, I just feel like we need to voice out more. I'm not saying people don't genuinely have people they can talk to, but it's not talked about a lot, especially in the aspect of depression, because I feel like many people are depressed, but all in the name of, I don't want to be seen as a weak person, this is who I am, this is the position I hold, I cannot be feeble, and it's not necessary, in my opinion, though. It's just my own opinion. So another thing here is you just started growing and you're already somebody's spiritual father or mother. This is not directed at anybody, it's just my own opinion. I feel like personally, before I can be somebody's spiritual mother, and growth is not a function of time. Time is a part of it actually, but it is not a major determinant. And when I say this, I'm not saying that you have to be 2 years, 5 years, 10 years before you can. There is no time specification. Yeah, if that makes sense. There's no time specification for it. But in my own opinion, I just feel like you need to understand your own growth process and be very careful of. You can motivate somebody. I'm not saying it's not good, but taking a great responsibility of being somebody's spiritual mother or father, it's just a lot, to be honest. So it's my own opinion. Please guys, let me know what you think in the comment section, if you agree and if you do not, because there are just things that I agree on. There are things that I think should not be and things that I think should be. So it's my own opinion. And yeah, the last thing here is, okay, I think this is the last one. Growth is not applicable to time alone. Yeah, time will tell, but growth is not time. It is not this. I can say for a fact that the growth I have acquired is not a function of the years alone that I have spent in Christ, if that makes sense. But what I'm saying in essence is, know your growth process basically, and know what you can manage. And yeah, well, everybody go day alright last. In English, everybody go day alright last. But anyways, let me know what you think about this unpopular or popular opinions of mine, if you agree with it, and if you do not, rather, I'd like to hear from you guys. Let me know what you think about my popular or unpopular opinions. They're just what I think. I'd like to chat with you guys, and yeah. But guys, let me know if you like this background. It's something that I just started doing, and I feel like it's nice. It's just a plain white background. I hope it complements my look. So guys, we've come to the end of this video. Thank you for watching. Make sure you share this video to 1 or 2 persons. Basically, engage, comment, like, view it. Don't view it halfway. Watch till the end so that this video can reach other people that needs to see it, basically. So I'll see you guys on my next one till I come your way again. I love you, but God loves you absolutely more. Bye.